Hi, my name is Chelsea Poe. What makes me queer is, I think, my gender expression, my sexuality, how I have sex, how I understand my sexuality, and who I'm attracted to. I think that's what makes me queer.
Yeah. Who are you attracted to?
Queers, a lot of femmes. I also like butches a lot. Then I have a thing for a lot of trans boys too, and then occasionally tattooed cis boys are very attractive. I don't know, my attractions are very sporadic, so that's why I feel like queer just encompasses it all instead of being like, I'm bi, because that's just like, I don't think can encompass any like androgyny or anything in between. I really like, I don't know, usually when I like top someone, I do fingers, or I've done strap-ons a few times with people, like topping them with a strap-on. Maybe like once a year I'll top with my cock, but I have to be very comfortable with the person. Then receiving, I really like being fingered, strap-ons. Oral is pretty hot. I really like BDSM. It's just a whole, so yeah. I really like mental BDSM and submitting to someone mentally. I've had multiple doms in my life where I've had BDSM relationships, like those people that have a romantic relationship where I had a dom who we were together for a few years. I've done that quite a few times, so BDSM has kind of always been a fantasy of mine even before I started to understand my own sexuality at all. Because I've had BDSM fantasies since I've been like 12. I got into porn because I didn't see that many people like me in porn. There were a few who did shoot for Crash Pad and everything, and I just kind of wanted to provide more examples of my version of transsexuality in porn, and my main goal is to have a crossover effect onto mainstream porn. The first show I ever did was Crash Pad, then the next day I shot for Groovy, so kind of since I started doing porn, it's kind of been a goal to be like, I want to influence both. And I think definitely there's a lot changing after James Darling, Ramses Rodstein, Jacques Lafemme, and myself went to the Trans Porn Awards. A few months later they changed, actually I think it was like a month later, they changed the name. Yeah. And just going and like talking to all those girls who are like, whoa, you mainly make lesbian porn, you can make a career out of that. And yeah, I just kind of want to influence mainstream porn, and I think mainly shooting with women, it's kind of a whole different view, and there's not many trans women who do that. I think when early queer porn really lacked a lot of trans women, and I think that's a stereotype that still kind of comes to queer porn, even though there's a lot of trans performers, and I just kind of want to really be a person in queer porn as a trans woman and really show more queer people who are younger that you can be queer and be a trans woman. And I've gotten so many emails on Tumblr where people are like, wow, you've actually made me realize my sexuality is normal and all this stuff. But I don't know, just like with mainstream trans porn, I could never relate to it, really. I mean, the only mainstream trans porn I ever saw that I liked, I actually found out James Darling was in it, and I was talking about it down in LA to him. I'm like, oh my god, so there's this scene I saw, and it was this trans guy and this trans girl, and then they both like discover they're trans, and he's like, yeah, that was me. So, yeah, yeah, so.
Wait a second, what is that?
What is that?
Oh my god, that is so cute.
Oh my god, can I have that?
I look like divine.
Oh my god, you do. Kinda.
Oh my god, that's... Oh wait, I want to see. Okay. I want a picture of that.
Oh, hi. Okay, so if you could make your own movie, what would it be about? These are very standard questions.
Okay, it's coming out in June. It's about, I've been like really goth since I was like was a teenager and really into like dark hardcore music and stuff, and it just like so involved in like that culture. And my movie coming out is kind of a take on The Craft, and it's about me moving from my hometown to here. It's kind of pseudo-biographical, and it involves like witchcraft and stuff, and I'm really excited about it.
What's it called?
Fucking mystic.
Say something inspirational to the 18-year-olds out there in the world who just found Queerboard TV.
Give Courtney trouble your money.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, that's
It's
it?
inspirational.
That's so inspirational.
You should leave that in.
Okay, I will.
Be like, give Courtney trouble your
She's
money.
a fucking brat.
Absolutely terrible.
Take 2.
Okay,
gotta
let's
get
start
Say
again.
something inspirational to the 18-year-olds who just found you through Queerboard TV.
Like, if you're finding yourself in a dark place, it gets better.
Get lube.
It gets better with lube.
I would say try to find a trans organization around you if you are considering transition when you're 18, because having trans people around you to relate to is such a great resource, and I did not have that until I was about 9 months on hormones until I met another trans woman for the first time, and it was extremely difficult for me, and I think finding a trans organization around you with other trans women, even if they're a bit older, you can definitely relate to them on a way you can't relate to anyone else, and it kind of normalizes what you're going through so you don't feel like you're fucking nuts. So I guess that's my piece of advice to any trans women who are like 18 who discover my porn, and you're not a freak. There's other trans people around you probably.
Awesome. Now, would you say you got into porn for the pussy?
I got into porn for the pussy. I just want to get my dick wet all the time.
Did you get into porn for the pussy?
Got into porn for the pussy.
Because of this pussy.
I got into porn for the pussy.
Okay. Thank you.